So the last thing that needs to be packed is my cooler bag with all the healthy snacks that I wanted to bring with me. I have 2 containers of bean salad and 1 container of like a quinoa salad. And then I bought peaches, a bag of grapes too. Oh, you can't forget, we're gonna be driving 37 hours, you guys. 2 more. And then I made like these ice blocks. Okay, so good news, I got all the containers in here and the peaches, except for one that I'm gonna eat right now. Bad news is like none of the Celsius or the grapes fit. So we are leaving right now to run to Safeway to pick up flowers for my friend's mom, who I'm going to visit first. This is my first stop. But there's 2 different routes that I can take to get to Folsom. So I'm either gonna go the fast way and just like the 80 straight there, or I can stop in Tahoe and get ice cream and sit on the beach for a minute. So I think we're gonna do that. I made it to Tahoe. It was beautiful as always, so I stopped for my first of many ice cream cones I would get on this trip. I sat in my favorite spot in Tahoe. I just built up excitement. I love Kings Beach so much, but I could not stay for too long because I was too eager to see my dear friend Beth. So back on the road I went. After I arrived, we walked in Folsom's historic district, and you guessed it, I got more ice cream. We woke up the next day and walked to get coffee and pastries. You know how I love an iced latte, and it was so good. Then we drove to this international food court, which had delicious Korean food, and we met up with some of Beth's hometown friends for lunch and boba. Then we stopped into this K-pop store, which I didn't even know was a thing, but it was very interesting to be a part of, especially with how intense Beth and her friends are about the music and all that. After that, we walked across one of the many Folsom bridges to read next to the river and swim, but when I tell you guys that water was so cold. Day 3, I said goodbye to Beth and headed south towards Los Angeles. Okay guys, I have been driving since 9 a.m. and it is now 1:36. I'm starting to go a little crazy, so I need to take a break because I've just been on I-5 this whole time. I still have 111 miles or an hour and 45 minutes until I get to Ventura, my next stop. Snacking on my salad that I have for lunch. Finished my Starbucks. And I had an egg McMuffin, so I have like muffin crumbs everywhere. We have a peach vibe Celsius. It's actually very good. I will update you guys next time I stop. I made it to Maddie's house and I met her many pets. I mean, look how huge that dog is though. And look how cute, that's Maddie. Day 4 was a Six Flags day. I had never been to Magic Mountain, so I was really excited to ride all the rides until I realized how massive that park is. I'd only been to Discovery Kingdom before, so it felt like a huge level up, even though my Vallejo Six Flags will always have my heart. We rode rides, we got Dippin' Dots. I think this counts as my 3rd ice cream of the trip. It was so hot though, I started to not feel so good, so we went on the one water ride, and then we went home a little bit early. We got Chick-fil-A for dinner, and they had a special summer peach milkshake, so you know I had to get it. Oh, Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. We drove to the beach. I got my first taste of what it's like to drive in LA, and I think I'll stick to NorCal, but thanks though. For real, almost crashed my car on the freeway because the lane just ended. Surprise! So not sure how that happened, but my car, Maddie, and I all arrived safely. I had a ridiculously overpriced hot dog, but the vibes were good, so totally worth. And can I just say, I'm in love with the beach pigeons. Day 6, we woke up late and had Panera lunch, then we drove out to Burbank to get desserts at Porto's Bakery. Highly recommend. It was delicious. Maddie and I were meeting our friend James, and it was so nice to see him. We did a bit of shopping, but the thrift was not quite as bountiful as one might hope. Day 7, Maddie had to go to class like the academic weapon she is, so 7:30 a.m. I headed west to Zoomer Beach, where I stayed for 10 hours. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but my friend Sam wasn't going to be ready for me until later that day, and I really had nothing better to do. She did bring me Panda Express though, so all totally worth it. Then she accidentally threw her phone away in one of the beach trash cans, but we didn't know which one, so I dove headfirst into not one, but 2 beer-soaked, mostly full trash cans to retrieve it. A flock of seagulls really wanted my barbecue lays and pooped on my John Green book, so I quickly finished reading that, and then it too was doomed to the beach trash cans. Then we went to a little plaza for some fancy dessert, and I'm really starting to think I may have a sugar problem. But oh well, this is my vacation, I do what I want. Day 8, we went to Ventura, and when I tell you the thrift there was amazing, I got so many cute things for so cheap. We started off with coffee though, of course. Then we got Sam's passport renewed because I'm taking her on a trip later in August, so stay tuned for that vlog, by the way. And of course, we had to end it off by splitting another milkshake. Day 9 was a travel day. We literally spent the whole time on I-5, but Sam was such a trooper and the vibes were up the whole time. We had good music, good snacks, good company, and the anticipation of seeing Jackie, Jess, Daniel, and Kobe, which I think really fueled the drive. When we finally made it to Sac, we went to Chevy's, which I didn't even know still existed, but when I used to live in the Bay, we literally had all my brother's birthdays there, and it was awesome because they used to give us balls of dough to play with, and we would secretly eat it when our parents weren't looking. After that, we went swimming and then slumber party in the hotel room. Don't tell the front desk people though, we were only supposed to have 2 people in there. Day 10 really was quite the adventure. So many freeways, and the maps were totally broken, which did not help. They didn't know which freeway on-ramps were open and closed, and they did not know which roads were actually roads versus more of just a dirt path, and well, observe.
We're past the end. We're past the end. We're past the end! Update. So, like, everyone was told to go the wrong way. Wait, I can't. Oh, fuck. Yeah. And, the end of the road really was the end. So, that was unfortunate. We got this pretty view. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Oh, duh, another poor soul. I tell him to turn around now.
So anyway, that was our little bit of insanity, but we continued on our way to Lake Almanor, stopped for Jamba Juice and Chico, and then let the 3rd of July activities commence.
Oh my god, that's great.
People really do it up for 4th of July in Lake Almanor. My family, Sam and I, all participated in the golf cart parade, as is tradition at this point. Then we played cornhole and I dominated. And finally, some fireworks to close out the 2nd best holiday of the year. Day 12 was a boat day. My sister did come with us, but she didn't even tube or surf or anything. She just slept the whole time. What a baby. Anyway, Sam got off on the surfboard and totally annihilated in the water. She's like one of the coolest people I've ever met. Then we went to go see Decades perform live in concert and dance the whole time. They're definitely one of the best bands to perform at Lake Almanor, but also Justice for Thundercover. If you know, you know. Day 13, welcome to my hometown, baby, Reno, Nevada. We went to the park and I painted my thrifted Vans, and then we got, you guessed it, more ice cream. This road trip was definitely my most ambitious journey to date, but it was absolutely worth it. Even though it was cut short, I am so grateful to all my friends for helping me make this happen. What an unforgettable summer, and there is definitely more to come, so stay tuned. Bye guys!